So we talked about the default geometric functions. Let's now look at if we want to override some of the defaults. So in the following code, I changed the geom bar from a count, which is the default, to the identity. If you look here, I've set up the A and B values to be 20, 30, and 40. Unfortunately, when people talk about bar charts casually, they're usually referring to this type of chart and not the scatter chart we saw previously, not the count of the bars that we saw previously. So let's start first by setting up the demo as such, and then we can add in the following code. Pause the video if you need to see what the results to type in the code. All right, hope you had the chance to pause the video, and we're going to look at what the results look like. So you can see here the first bar is 20, second is 30, third is 40. Exactly how we set the values in the previous example. Don't worry if we haven't seen the tribble yet. So this tribble function, it's you can guess with based on the context, but we'll learn more about it in the future. You might also want to override the default mappings from transformations variables to aesthetics. For example, you might want to display a bar chart of proportion rather than count. So remember, in the previous diamonds dataset, we used the count of how many are fair, good, very good, and premium and ideal. But let's say instead of doing that, we want to get a proportion of the example. I'm going to finish this video and stop the video here. Play around with the dataset and play around with the mapping functions and see if you can write the code that gets you the transformed variables to be aesthetics so that you can get a proportion of the total. And then we'll come back and show you the solution.